Up next, it is Toledo Early College versus Ottawa Hills. I think we better get ready for a synaptic stampede. Why? It's quarterfinals time. Only one team can leave victorious. Who's it gonna be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now. And welcome to BGSU Brain Game. It is quarterfinals time. We have Toledo Early College versus Ottawa Hills. Let's meet our team. Starting off with Ottawa Hills. Tell us who you are.
I'm Mazen. I'm a senior. This is Meredith. She's a sophomore.
And who's your coach?
Tony Torrio.
All right. Well, welcome to you and Toledo Early College. Tell us who you are.
I'm Nolan. I'm a senior. To my left is Eli. He's a sophomore. To my right is Susie. She's a freshman. And our coach is Mr. Randy Nissen.
All right. Welcome to you as well. This is indeed the quarterfinals, but we do things like we always do here. We start off with the toss-up round. In this round, all questions are worth 10 points. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer, so have a little bit of fun in this round. You may confer before buzzing in, but you may not confer afterwards. We call that bad. So you want to make sure you don't do that, and you can steal a question. I repeat, you can steal a question in this round. Ottawa Hills, Toledo Early College, are you ready? Toss-up round starts right now. In the English language, this noun that begins with the letter T identifies customs and behaviors passed down from one generation. Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Traits.
Incorrect. From one generation of people to another. That would be Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
Tradition.
Tradition is what we needed there, yes. In the 19th century Gothic novella, The Turn of the Screw, Miles and Flora appear to communicate with supernatural forces, much to the dismay of their governess. Identify the American author who wrote, that would be Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
James.
Excuse me?
James.
Will we accept just James? Yes, we will. Underdeveloped or emerging countries that lack well-developed infrastructures such as roads, bridges, and water sources, and have a high infant death rate are also known by what? Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Third world.
Third world countries, yes. What ordinal number? What form of energy can be calculated in a spring by the expression Ottawa Hills? Mazen.
Potential energy.
Potential energy, yes. Born in 1797, this Austrian composer created 10 symphonies before he died at age 31, including the unfinished, that would be Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
Schubert.
Schubert, yes. Correct the usage error in the following sentence by changing one word. I can't hardly believe we have to leave school in the morning at 6 a.m. That would be change can't to can. I can hardly believe we have to leave. Which two Middle Eastern leaders were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1978 for their efforts to negotiate peace between Israel and Egypt? Hint, their initials are AS and MB. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Sadat and Arafat.
Incorrect. Toledo Early College, would you like to steal? They're saying no. Sadat and Begin is what we needed there. In which Tony Award-winning musical based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail does a miscue between narrator and singers result in a comical... Toledo Early College. Susie.
Spam-a-lot.
Spam-a-lot, indeed. What type of text writing has an instructive purpose and always includes a moral? Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
Didactic.
Didactic, yes. We will not attend the political rally, for we can no longer support the candidate due to his stand on taxes. What is the coordinating conjunction in the preceding sentence? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Due.
Incorrect. Toledo Early College would like to steal. They're saying no. It's 4. 4 is what we needed. During World War II, this American leader was the Army's Chief of Staff. He also earned the 1953 Nobel Peace Prize for his plan to rebuild Europe post-World War Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Marshall.
Marshall, yes, George C. Marshall. In 1962, the Beatles hired drummer Ringo Starr and began their ascent into the musical universe. Which drummer did they fire? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Pete Best.
Pete Best, yes, in order to gain Ringo Starr. People with carbon monoxide poisoning may be placed in an airtight compartment in which oxygen is provided at pressures greater than atmospheric pressure. What word is combined? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Hyperbaric.
Hyperbaric, yes. Soon after his country declared its independence from Spain, Augustin de Iturbide declared himself emperor. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Mexico.
Mexico, yes. Identify the number system that uses the digits 0 and 1 for numerical representation. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Binary.
Binary number system, yes. This literary source provided much knowledge of Greek end of round. Let's take a look at our score. We have Toledo Early College with 20 points and Ottawa Hills currently in the lead with 100 points. We're off to a great start here. Stick around, our head-to-head round is coming up next. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. It is Toledo Early College, Ottawa Hills in this quarterfinal match. Both of our teams have elected to stay with their lineup from the last round, so we are moving immediately to our head-to-head round. In this round, both teams get the same 15 questions. They're worth 10 points apiece, no deduction for an incorrect answer. They may confer as long as they want, but the clock is always ticking, okay? You may buzz in and give an answer, or you may pass, but we will not return to those questions. It is one and done. Ottawa Hills, you are at 100 points. That means you will be staying in Toledo Early College. Right now, you're off to isolation. All right, Ottawa Hills, are you ready for your 15 head-to-head questions? Your round starts right now. We all use USBs. What does USB stand for?
Do you know?
It's United.
Pass.
Universal Serial Bus. Which two states border Pennsylvania to the west?
It's like Ohio and West Virginia. Yeah. Ohio and West Virginia.
Correct. Prior to 1938, when nylon was introduced, which common oral personal hygiene item was constructed using hog's or boar's hair?
Toothbrush.
Correct. Gandalf the Grey became Gandalf the White after a battle with whom?
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
Pass.
Balrog. Name the two characters who were actually waiting for Godot.
Vladimir and Estragon.
Correct. How many bones are in the human body?
206.
Correct. The United Nations Security Council has how many permanent members?
5.
Correct. This element may be a yellow powder or a crystalline solid in its natural state.
Sulfur.
Correct. When U.S. presidents are sworn into office, what do they swear to preserve, protect, and defend on that day?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Correct.
Nice.
They contain thousands of times more information than a barcode. Name these circular data.
CDs.
Incorrect. Bocode. These are formed when liquid fats are made solid by the addition of hydrogen. What are these unhealthy fats?
Unsaturated.
Can we accept that? We cannot accept that. Trans fats. In Greek mythology, she was the faithful wife of Odysseus. Name her.
Penelope.
Correct. A certain circle has a diameter of 18 meters. What is the circumference of the...
18 pi.
Yes. Oh, can we accept that? Yes, we can. 18 pi meters. In probability, what name is given to two sets that share no elements in common?
Independent.
Incorrect. Disjoint. What was the middle name of former U.S. President John Kennedy?
Fitzgerald.
Correct. That is all 15 questions in your head-to-head round. That means, Ottawa Hills, it is now time for you to set down your buzzers and head off to isolation. All right, let's bring back Toledo Early College. Toledo Early College, are you ready for your 15 head-to-head questions? Your round starts right now. We all use USBs. What does USB stand for?
Pass.
Universal Serial Bus. Which two states border Pennsylvania to the west?
Ohio and West Virginia. Ohio and West Virginia.
Correct. Prior to 1938, when nylon was introduced, which common oral personal hygiene item was constructed using hog's or boar's hair?
Toothbrushes.
Correct. Gandalf the Grey became Gandalf the White after a battle with whom?
Pass.
Balrog. Name the two characters who were actually waiting for Godot.
Pass.
Estragon and Vladimir. How many bones are in the human body?
Let me guess. 182.
Incorrect. 206. The United Nations Security Council has how many permanent members?
7.
Incorrect. 5. This element may be a yellow powder or crystalline solid in its natural state. Name this smelly element.
Sulfur.
Correct. When the U.S. presidents are sworn into office, what do they swear to preserve, protect, and defend on that day?
The Constitution.
Correct. They contain thousands of times more information than a barcode. Name these circular data tags.
Pass.
Bowcode. These are formed when liquid fats are made solid by the addition of hydrogen. What are these unhealthy fats?
Trans fats.
Correct. In Greek mythology, she was the faithful wife of Odysseus. Name her.
Pass.
Penelope. A certain circle has a diameter of 18 meters. What is the circumference of the circle in terms of pi?
54.
Incorrect. 18 pi meters. In probability, what name is given to two sets that share no elements in common?
Pass.
Disjoint. What was the middle name of former U.S. President John Kennedy? End of round. All right, Toledo Early College. That is it for you for the head-to-head round. It's now time to clear our scores, and let's bring back Ottawa Hills. All right, teams, let's see where the scores stand. Ottawa Hills has 200 points, and Toledo Early College has 70 points. All right, folks, you're going to want to stick around. We're only halfway through this quarterfinal round. Coming up next is our category round where things can change very, very quickly. We have questions worth up to 30 points apiece. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Quarterfinal round, we have Toledo Early College with 70 points. And currently in the lead is Ottawa Hills with 200 points. Looks like Toledo Early College, you have a substitution. Who has joined your team?
To my right is John David, and he's a sophomore.
All right, welcome to you, Ottawa Hills, staying with their lineup as we move to the category round. In this round, there are 6 categories to choose from. Inside each category are questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points. But a warning to both of our teams, the deductions start now. If you go for 25, you can lose 25 points. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question in this round. A reminder, unlike the last round, all your buzzers are now active again. All right, Toledo Early College, you have 70 points, so you get to make the first selection.
Evolution of the computer for 15.
Evolution of the computer for 15 points. Meaning of the acronym RAM in computer use. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Random access memory.
Correct. Ottawa Hills takes control.
Literature for 10.
Literature for 10. First lines. Identify the work of literature from the following first lines or excerpts of first lines that are taken. It was the best of times. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Tale of Two Cities.
A Tale of Two Cities. Yes, Ottawa Hills in control.
Literature 15.
Literature now for 15 points. You don't know about me without you have read a book by the name of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. But that ain't no matter.
It's not good. I'm not sure.
That'd be The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn with just a slight accent.
Literature 20.
Literature for 20 points. It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
1984.
1984, yes. Ottawa Hills still in control.
Literature 25.
Literature now for 25 points. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father, Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby. Ottawa Hills in control.
Literature 30.
Finishing off literature for 30 points. On Friday afternoon, July the 20th, 1714, the finest bridge in all Peru broke and precipitated 5 travelers into the gulf below. The Bridge of San Luis Rey is what we needed for that one. Ottawa Hills in control.
Royalty for 10.
British royalty for 10 points. What is the first name of Prince William's wife? Toledo Early College, John David.
Kate.
Kate is correct. Toledo Early College takes back control.
British royalty for 15.
British royalty for 15 points. Who is Prince Harry's wife? Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle is correct. Toledo Early College in control.
Let's go computer for 10.
Computers for 10 points. Company that launched the Macintosh, Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Apple.
Apple is correct. Toledo Early College making a move in control.
Computer for 20.
Computer for 20 points. First U.S. computer company founded in 1939 in a garage, named after its 2 owners. Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Hewlett Packard.
Hewlett Packard is correct.
Computer for 25.
Computer for 25 points. Decade of the 20th century during which the first electric programmable computers were first designed and built. That would be the 1940s. Toledo Early College in control.
Computer for 30.
Computer for 30 points. Earliest computer part that controlled electric current in electronics, eventually replaced by transistors. That would be vacuum. Toledo Early College in control.
Let's do astronomy stars for 10.
Astronomy stars for 10 points. Equal to about 5.88 trillion miles. To Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Light year.
Light year, yes. Ottawa Hills back in control.
Paramecium 10.
The paramecium for 10 points. What tiny hairs help propel this? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Cilia.
Cilia, yes. Ottawa Hills in control.
Paramecium 15.
Paramecium for 15 points. Into which kingdom is it? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Protista.
Protista, yes.
Mathematics 15.
Mathematics for 15 points. What is the formula for the surface area of a sphere? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
4 pi r squared.
We will accept that, yes. Ottawa Hills in control.
Math 20.
Math for 20 points. What is the resulting product when -3, 4, and -15 are multiplied? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
-180.
Incorrect. Toledo Early College, would you like to steal? That would be Nolan.
180.
180, not -180.
Let's do stars for 15.
Stars for 15 points. In what large gas regions in space do stars form? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Oort cloud.
I'm sorry, we cannot accept that. Toledo Early College, would you like to steal? They say no. We needed nebula there. We needed nebula.
Let's go stars for 20.
Stars for 20 points. What color is the hottest star in the sky? Toledo Early College, Elijah.
Blue.
Blue is correct. Toledo Early College in control.
Stars for 25.
Stars for 25 points. What is the most common type of star in the Milky Way galaxy? That would be a red dwarf. Toledo Early College in control.
Let's go royalty 420.
Royalty for 20 points. What name is given to the London home of the monarch? Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Buckingham Palace.
Correct.
Let's go royalty for 25.
Royalty for 25 points. What type of purebred dogs has the Queen? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Corgi.
Corgi, yes. Ottawa Hills back in control.
Paramecium 30.
Paramecium for 30 points. In what structure at the lower edge of the mouth are the food vacuoles formed? That would be the gullet. Ottawa Hills in control.
Math 25.
Math for 25 points. If one number cube is tossed, there are 6 possible outcomes in the sample space. If 2 number cubes are tossed simultaneously, how many possible? Toledo Early College, Elijah.
36.
36, yes. Toledo Early College in control.
Let's go royalty for 30.
Royalty for 30 points. Who is the Duke of Cambridge? That would be Prince William. That is the end of our category round. Let's take a look at our score. We have Toledo Early College with 210 points, and currently in the lead with 310 points is Ottawa Hills. It all comes down to our next round. That's our brainstorm round, where questions are worth 20 points apiece. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game, quarterfinal round between Toledo Early College and Ottawa Hills. We have indeed had a synaptic stampede during this game. We have Toledo Early College with 210 points. Ottawa Hills currently in the lead with 310 points. Both of our teams have elected to stay with their same lineup from the last rounds. From the last rounds, we are moving immediately to our brainstorm round. Goes a little something like this. All questions in this round are worth 20 points, but I must warn you, negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, but you cannot steal. I repeat, you cannot steal in this round. Things can change very dramatically. Still, anybody's game. Ottawa Hills, Toledo Early College. Are you ready for the brainstorm round? Brainstorm round starts right now. With which genre of dance are the terms shahas, glissade, and pas de deux most closely? Mazen, Ottawa Hills.
Ballet.
Ballet is correct. In what city would you find the Guggenheim Museum? Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
New York.
New York, yes. What 2-word phrase was once shouted from the masts of sailing ships when the destination was first sighted? Toledo Early College, Elijah.
Land ho.
We will accept that. What country contains the major cities Shanghai, Toledo Early College, Nolan.
China.
China is correct. Among the Greek gods, which one was Aphrodite's love interest before he was killed? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Aries.
Incorrect, Adonis. What name is given to a physician that specializes in the heart? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Cardiologist.
Correct. Located on the island of Borneo, this sultanate is under British protection. Name this tiny nation. Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
Brunei.
Brunei is correct. The prime meridian, the longitudinal line set to 0 degrees, passes through 3 European countries. Identify one of these. So Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
UK.
Yes, United Kingdom, France, and Spain. At the 2019 Grammy Awards, which duo was awarded the Best Pop Duo Group Performance for the song Shallow? Toledo Early College, Nolan.
Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
Correct. A hexagonal prism has how many rectangular faces? Ottawa Hills, Mazen.
6.
6 is correct. In the movie Prince Caspian, Anna Popplewell plays which of Pevensey children? Which of the Pevensey children? That would be Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
Lucy.
Incorrect. Susan. The first artificial satellite was launched by Russia in 1957. What was this famous satellite? Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
Sputnik.
Sputnik is correct. It extends from the medulla oblongata to the first lumbar vertebra. Name this part of the body. That would be the spinal cord. What musical note would receive 4 beats in 4/4 time? Ottawa Hills. Mazen.
Whole note.
Whole note, yes. Mo Lewis played for and retired from what NFL football team? That would be the New York Jets. He was an English physicist and chemist who discovered electromagnetic induction. That will be Michael Faraday. I'm sorry, the bell rung. Let's take a look at our score. We have Toledo Early College with 270 points. And our winner, moving on to the semifinals, is Ottawa Hills. Let's give both these teams a big round of applause. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, let's come out, shake hands, and we'll see you at the next BGSU Brain Game.